Family, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we have this beautiful large two-story home in McKinney, Texas. And I want to show you the full tour, give you an idea of what the numbers could look like, programs, monthly payments, down payments. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this is going to be a new construction home. It's about to be completed. It's not fully finished. Usually these sell before they hit the market, so that's why I got to get in here before they pretty much close on it. So this is a beautiful two-story home in a beautiful cul-de-sac. As you can see, it's a really nice neighborhood. It is full of greenery, a lot of nature in McKinney. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with McKinney. McKinney is a really popular city, popular suburb in the DFW, part of Collin County. A lot of people love this area because of the schools, proximity to everything. Some people work in Frisco, and obviously, if you guys know, the Frisco market's really expensive. So a lot of buyers are moving out just a little bit just a little bit away from Frisco and still be able to get their dream house, right? So I need to step back on this one. Beautiful entrance. As you can see, we have the 8-foot front door, 20-foot ceilings that are going to greet us. So whenever your family comes in for the first time, they're going to be like, wow, who found you this house? And for how much? All right, so that's going to be it. Family, this one is going for $449,000. It's almost 3,500 square feet. Almost 3,500 square feet. As you can see, this property is so unique. It has 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and it comes with a study, a game room. I mean, you have it all on this one. So stay with me, and I'm also going to talk to you about the numbers, because this one still falls within the FHA loan terms. So literally for something like this, your monthly payment, let's do some quick numbers in front of you. FHA minimum down, if you can qualify for, 620 plus credit score, and at least 1 or 2 years of work history, and just have enough for your down payment, you would need around $15,700. And that's for all of our first-time buyers. So if you already have properties, you might have to put a little bit more money up front, but that is a loan option that is really popular with most of the first-time buyers. You can see it's going to come with a 2-car garage. Now, family, on cars like this, on garages like this, they come unfinished because that is considered a unfinished area, which is a basically a non-living square footage. So whenever we're talking about 3,500 square feet, that's not including the garage. A lot of people always ask about that. Hey, does that already include the garage? No, it does not include the garage. It's just the living space. So right across from the garage, you're going to see this beautiful floor plan. Why? Because it's going to have your laundry room right next to your guest bedroom, right? So if you have family that lives with you, elderly folks, or just like roommates, or any family member that wants to come live with you, they have the laundry room, so they can help you with the laundry, right? So they're gonna be living with the discount. At least they can help you with the laundry. So this would be a really good guest bedroom, or I mean, you already have an office, so yeah, this could be a really good guest bedroom. Check it out. Really nice views to the front of the neighborhood. And I know some of you are also curious about the cost of space. This one doesn't really have that much, but it's still not bad. It's still not bad. Better than an apartment. The thing that a lot of my clients loved about this floor plan is that this guest bedroom has its own bathroom inside the bedroom, right? So that is inside, fully secluded. So no one's gonna see what goes. That's like that's a really nice floor plan layout. So that is your laundry, and then right across, right, we do have the garage, and then this would be the guest half bath, right? So it's just the toilet and the sink. And today I was wearing green for lucky green day, so that's how you came across this video, right? It's all right. So this is gonna be the beautiful layout. And before we get to the living room, we're gonna see the office to our left, and then we're gonna have this little door underneath the staircase, which right now they have it as a storage. I have seen a lot of people do that as their little storage space. If they have pets, their little pet space. They put or sometimes they do like a nice wine bar or wine cellar. They put like a nice glass door. I mean, you can have it all with this floor plan. Now, some of you guys might be like, Rigo, it's still not completed. Yes, it's still not completed. Usually in cases like this, you would get blue or green tape, and then they will, before you close, the builders would come back and give you blue tape so that way you can go around the home and point out anything that you don't like. So that, and obviously we help with that as well. But yeah, this is just little closet space. I always like to tell clients, I would probably, honestly, if you put a nice glass door and open that up and just use it like as a wine cellar or just for all your drinks, that would be pretty nice. I have seen homes on the $2 million price point that have stuff like that. They can get really creative. With money, you can get really creative. And for money, we need an office, right? And this would be the office to make all the money. I do like the windows. This is really, really nice. We have no lights on. How cool is that, right? A lot of natural light. And this one, it's still a really good size. It's about 11 by 12. So no closet because it is an office, but it's still not bad of space. Really good use of space. I do like this overall concept of the staircase being before the living room. And we do have height, so it's more of a vaulted ceiling that starts around 12 feet and goes up to 18. And I like the gas fireplace. That is going to be a gas fireplace. It's not an electric fireplace. Gas fireplaces are a little bit more of a costly upgrade for builders. And I know what you guys are going to say, Rigo, those are some big windows. Yes, they are big windows. I love me a home with a lot of natural light. And I love showing you guys what is actually worth the money. At some of these homes, I'm looking at it as a realtor, and I also see myself as a buyer, right? And I'm like, man, this is not worth the money. They have like two little bitty windows and they spec 600,000. But for something like this, right at 449, that is pretty crazy. And it comes with the built-in appliances, right? Built-in oven, the cooktop that's dropped in. And right now they are given the fridge. How nice of them. They are given the fridge. Usually what's down there is the dishwasher, the cooktop, the oven, and then the fridge, the microwave. The fridge. It's the microwave, right? This microwave is gonna bend outside. Some of these microwaves, they don't bend, so they'll just like spit it back out to you. But this one bends outside. Now, this one later down the line, if you wanted to do like a nice bent hood custom, you always can, but that would be something that you would have to do outside because these builders, they don't do those type of upgrades. So and again, the reason why I say these builders don't do those type of upgrades because this is still considered a starter home. Here, for this price point and the upgrades, it's still considered a home that it's at a starter budget, right? And it might not feel it might not even look like a starter home, but in the eyes of their upgrades, they actually see it as a starter home, meaning they try to give you as much square footage as they can, but to keep the price low, of course. Now with this one, this is probably going to be the only downside to this. This space would be the breakfast little nook, which is actually the dining, since we don't really have a formal dining. This would you would probably be good off putting a circle table and maybe doing like a table of 6, and then you can still fit some more people in the island. So beautiful layout, family. Let me know what you think about the kitchen, the color so far. This is definitely a really good floor plan. I mean, it just makes a lot of sense and it flows so naturally. I do like that what is this? Yeah, that's like the access to the bedrooms that goes over the main entrance. That is pretty nice. So let me show you the backyard before we go anywhere else, since we're already out here. And this is going to be a cover size patio. So those are pretty standard size. What's not going to be standard is the size of the backyard. The backyard is really going to depend on the home that you end up choosing once you're ready to purchase. This one, obviously, it is almost a standard size lot, but it might be a little bit bigger. It would all depend once you actually pick out the actual lot. So that's what I try to tell clients. The layout would be the same. The only thing that probably would not be the same would be the lot of where the home is. I have a lot of you that are like, Rico, I need the address. Most of the time, family, this is the primary bedroom. Most of the time, once you get the address, and once I post it on YouTube, I mean, it sells within like 1 or 2 days, right? So what I try to tell people, if you like the floor plans, the layouts, the builders, the communities I'm finding, just feel free to reach out. We'll take care of you. Most of these builders are paying our fees, so you're not really coming out of pocket. We're actually saving you money. Even if we could save you $1,000 or $2,000, it's still a really good trade, right? So this is just to show you what is available with our builder connections, because most of these never hit the market, never hit Zillow, never hit Realtor.com. And crazy thing is, I actually have a lot of clients that reach out. They're like, Rico, we're so tired. We've been home shopping for a while. We've been going to open houses, but we haven't really sat down with someone and actually explained our situation. And I'm like, why haven't you? Beautiful closet, by the way. Really nice. This is a whole bedroom, actually. Wow. This is a whole bedroom. Sorry, I got cut off there. Take a look at this. Beautiful size. Oh, I know you ladies are going to love this one for sure. And also the tub. There's not that many builders that actually have a tub, so that is going to be a really nice thing to have. But yeah, family, I get people all the time that they're like, we've been going to open houses, we just can't find anything. I'm like, why haven't you found anything? They're like, I don't know. I'm like, because you haven't sat down with someone and actually talked to them and explained to them what you're needing. That is the reason why, right? That is the reason why. A doctor's not going to prescribe us anything if we don't tell them what we're needing, right? So barber's not going to cut our hair properly if we don't tell them what we're needing, right? And a lot of people, I feel like sometimes we don't realize that that's needed, and that's why I'm telling you guys the experience that I have seen with a lot of our clients that call me from YouTube. Beautiful layout. This is going to be the game room. And that right there, family, that's going to be the media room. But before that, let me show you the rest of the bedrooms. We're going to have 2 more bedrooms, which is bedroom number. Yeah, this is the bedroom upstairs. And this one's going to have the Jack and Jill setup. So it's going to have the sink, the bathroom, and a really, it's an okay size closet. Not the smallest, but also not the biggest. And it's going to connect to bedroom number 4. So this was actually 4 bedrooms, family. This was 4 bedrooms. Online, I think they probably put the wrong floor plan, or probably I read it wrong. So it's 4 bedrooms plus an office, and a game room, and a media room. So that's what happened. Because downstairs we have 2 full bedrooms, and upstairs we do have 2 full bedrooms as well. And obviously that is the restroom that connects both of the rooms. Now towards the fun part. We have a little man cave up here, right? So for all of you that are watching the sports right now, keeping up with the FIFA. Oh gosh, how exciting. How exciting. That way you could be ready for the Super Bowl. Take a look at this. Let me just step back for a little bit. Let me just step back for a little bit. This is going to be a really nice media room. Really nice little man cave, right? So this is actually worth the money, right? A lot of time working, and sometimes you just want to come relax, have a couple drinks, enjoy your movie night. This is gonna be it, you guys. Beautiful space. It comes with the plates, which is a pre-wiring for your surround sound. Now this one, family, this one has a lot of potential. The reason why I say a lot of potential, because most of these builders, to keep the prices low, they're gonna paint them all white. What I have seen on the multi-million-dollar homes, they do like a really nice black accent. They black out the whole thing. They probably change the floors, or they add something else. I mean, really, you can get really creative. What I try to tell my buyers is make sure the layout makes sense for you before anything. Before anything, make sure the layout makes sense, and also the numbers. Because of something like this, your monthly payment could be anywhere from $3,300 to $3,600, right? So since we're already at almost $500,000 in terms of price point, we're right on there. So your monthly payment could be around that $3,500. It would just depend on what the lender tells us once they pull the credit. So if y'all are wanting to come check this one out, I would love to bring you guys out here. Feel free to send me a message. I'm gonna have my information around here. 214-713-4398. Send me your number, send me your name, tell me what you're looking for. That way I can reach out to you. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.